Okay, hello. Welcome to a fantastic tutorial on Planning Center. Right now, this is a tutorial for anyone who's been made an editor, and you can actually change permissions. So, for example, for the Hassies, I have created them to be editors, but I haven't given them editor permission for any of the main plans at the top of the thing. So, online, traditional, modern, or special events. However, if you go into youth ministry, then you can add a plan, or should be able to add a plan. You can make it whatever, and then edit that plan, which is great. Especially if you're thinking about online worship, you can use this as a way to communicate. So right here, I have some placeholders. Literally none of this matters. So whether you click on an item and go to song, and then link song, or you just want to hit add song and drag and drop, you can do that. So that's great. So since you just finished the song Tremble, I'm going to use Tremble as an example. So I already have the song built. Mosaic MSC, B, C, E are the keys. And you know that when they're loaded in, then you get arrangements and a key of B tracks. Now, if you want to add anything or change the song at all, there are a number of ways to do that. You could come in here to edit song, or you can just go up into the songs tab. If you're adding a new song, it's not in Planning Center, it's up here in the top right. It'll pull in the latest CCLI if it exists in CCLI. If it doesn't exist in CCLI, like any of our Psalms project stuff, that's fine too. So there's Tremble. So there's arrangement and then key files. There's the length, BPM, meter, sequence, files. You can also drag and drop on any of these, but files, transpose audio, and lyrics and chords. Now, personally, I like to create a song in the key that it's originally written in. So, and just as a note from me, so I can think about transposing, but live your life. So for y'all, what you might do is you might call this arrangement Schweitzer Creative Acoustic Arrangement. Create a new song. You can add tags. You can add a key. I'm assuming it's C. It may not be. If you want a capo or not, import the lyrics because that's easy. Oh, and you can see that there is the import the song select chart, which is also helpful. I actually don't know how to do that once you've created the arrangement, though. So if you want that, then check it. I'm going to copy and paste from here because I don't want to retype everything. So lyrics and chords. All right. So on the left, you have your chord builder. On the right, you have the preview. I'm going to go ahead and full screen this. Up in the top right, you have numerals and numbers, original key, and then you can actually see it however you want. So you could see it as numbers if you prefer to see it as numbers. The thing is, you have to type actual chords here on the left. So I just type these myself, which makes it really easy, right? Because you can think about it in blocks. However, if you wanted to, you could write chords out with bracket notation. So Jesus, Jesus. Boop, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Boom, you silence fear. And then take this, copy and paste. You make it Jesus, Jesus. A minor. And then you have a break. And then you see on the right how that automatically updates. So, it's whichever one makes the most sense to you. I find sometimes it makes more sense to use chord blocks. Sometimes it makes more sense to use chord notation. If you want, on the right, you can change the format. So you can change your chord color if you want them to appear red, I guess. Change the column amount. Save this chart. So then, great, it's red. And they should have a really handy options. Learn Chord Pro. And then it's like not. Whoa, what is transpose key? Whoa, that's cool. All right, so if you write a key change in, you can do that. Import lyrics, learn Chord Pro. That takes you to how this all works. So really handy. And then the reason for doing this is then you can create, add a new key and the key of G flat. And then this chord chart automatically reflects what you write up in the lyrics and chords. So yeah, in terms of communication, you can do however you want. If you want specific music notated, I use a software called MuseScore, which is free. So you can write actual sheet music. You can put it on the arrangement, or you can put it in the key specifically. Obviously, if it's tied to a key, I would put it in the key. But if it's just a general arrangement notes, you can put that there. There's a couple ways to edit the sequence. It's right here. You just drag and drop, or you can do that in the chord builder right here. Sequence, drag and drop. So yeah, that is generally it. Pretty straightforward and pretty simple, but it's a really powerful tool. And I like being able to make my own chord chart because it helps me think through the sequence of a song, and then think about like, okay, how best can I communicate what I want in the song? So, and maybe one of the reasons that I always made my charts as small and minimal as I did was because I wanted there to be lots of white space in case people wanted to take lots of notes. So maybe the best way for you to communicate your idea is to build a chord chart out and then add notes in the margin, take a picture, and then upload it so that people could see what you're actually thinking. Or make a talk-through track, which is what I recommend doing. So however you want to use this tool to communicate, it is totally up to you. But that's Planning Center. You should have access to it now. So let's make some music.